All right, here we are at Convict Lake. We spent last night driving over the Sierra Nevada mountains, so we're taking a look here at the lake, which is on the eastern edge of the Sierras. And next we're going to get some lunch and take it up to the Bristlecone Pines in the Inyo Mountains, a few miles east of here. I'll have a couple short videos of this lake and the trees, but I couldn't resist showing you because it's just so beautiful. And we're kind of taking today to ease into it because there's still a massive heat wave going on in the desert. And I think the monsoons are going to come and cool us off today. Here we are at 10,000 feet elevation among the ancient bristlecone pines, the oldest living things. And Death Valley is just a few miles south of us, and it is hot here for 10,000 feet. It's probably almost 80 degrees, and as you can see, the rain is coming. It's really coming down. Making everything smell really nice. We're staying a little bit dry under here and wait it out for a minute. A half hour of heavy rain in these mountains is a pretty rare event. I'm excited that we caught that. Death Valley out there. Camera's not doing a great job of picking it up, but that's the north end of Death Valley. Out on the other side of those mountains. And from here we went downhill to one of our familiar campsites just outside of the desert. Tomorrow we will wake up and go into the hot. Crazy desert mountain weather, 110 degrees, windy, and half the sky is clouds and the other half is clear. Last night's camp was at 7,500 feet, so that's the mountains all around us, and we are now down at about 3,000. Yeah, I'm on the dirt bike here. I am absolutely not in Death Valley National Park. We are just north of the park boundary. You cannot ride dirt bikes or off-highway vehicles in the park. This is a wilderness corridor or open route through the Piper Mountain Wilderness, which is just in the north side of Eureka Valley. I've never gotten to come out here. The road is way too sandy and bumpy for a car, but pretty smooth for the little dirt bike. And we get a look at a rarely seen part of Eureka Valley here, and we'll go back over to the road. Now that's the edge of the clouds. Eureka Valley's out that way. Here's the sign at the edge of Death Valley Park, National Park, and we're headed out that way. It is nice and windy. Look at this passing clouds. Yeah, look at that. You can see the shade passing by out there, just barely. Good thing we bring our own shade. Well, looks like the storm is moving in. We're so happy. We've got the front row campsite for once. There's nobody here. First time in a long time we get the main campsite. It is still 110 degrees out here, but the cloud cover is nice and the winds are picking up. We're only going to get the tiniest sprinkle, literally one little shot of moisture from this storm here up in the desert, but it is going to get incredibly windy for a while. Here's even a photo. Good thing the wind was totally at our backs. It wasn't, we didn't get sand on us at all, but you could sure see it blowing around out there. Eventually it calmed down and got a nice sunset, and it was a little bit cooler overnight, and woke up to a beautiful morning. About 7:30 in the morning, real calm. Truck is out there. Taking a quick walk on the endless sand. And we'll head over the Last Chance Range and down the long dirt road into central Death Valley before it gets too hot. Made it to central Death Valley. This thermometer might read a little bit high, but yeah, it's in the 120s. We're going to get lunch in an air-conditioned restaurant and then head over to the pool. Roxanne's waiting for me over in the shade. I just picked up some pool passes. Over here, we're down at Furnace Creek, 190 feet below sea level. And this is a spring-fed pool over here. This is a resort, all kinds of putting greens and golf course, shuffleboard. Here's the pool and shower house. There's all kinds of little resort cottages or rooms, whatever. And yeah, it's about 123, 125 out today. Down here at 190 below sea level. Here's a little look at the pool. I don't want to get the other people in here. There's our awesome view from the pool. Oh, this will be nice. It is a big pool, a lot bigger than stovepipe wells, but geez, way too expensive. $14 a person for pool passes? That's crazy. It's $5 each at stovepipe. Nice big showers in here, but only 2 of them and no shower curtain. Plenty of towels, not much soap. No soap. Yeah, 123. Even Roxana gets in the pool when it's 123. Oh, it's so nice. What a great place for a little swimming. There is a tiny bit of shade at that end, but we're mostly just floating around in the sun, even at 125. It's nice. We got one little shady place to sit. There's even a soda and a nice icy water fountain here. Not bad. We were in the pool for the hottest part of the day, and then we head out and south. Everything else we saw in between has been covered in other videos in my Death Valley playlist. You can check the description. But we did have one more incident just south. After another 100 miles or so of driving in this hot desert, I had total tread separation on one of my rear tires. That was pretty bad, but I got it changed quickly. This is why I carry 2 spares. Fix-a-flat is not going to help you in this situation. And on a long trip over bumpy roads in the hot desert, it's best to have another one just in case it happens again. Here's a fun problem. When the tire blew out, my tailpipe is supposed to be sticking this way, and the force blew it up into there, which means the hot exhaust is going onto the bed and burning stuff. So these were in the back of the truck, and when that exhaust pipe was pointed up at the bed, it melted. So I braced it with the jack, bent it with this bar, and now I got a tailpipe again. That's about it, and we are headed south to more desert destinations. Thanks for coming with us, and we'll see you again soon.